All right, I'm going to make a shorter video for those 3rd through 5th grade teachers. So on the back of your attendance clipboard here, you have the most important rules for the teachers. So number 1, bring that yellow classroom bag, the upstairs key, and all teacher cell phones volume must be turned on. Take attendance as they exit the K through 2 classroom. This week is a little different because you are going to be exiting the sanctuary, but take the attendance as they are leaving with you, not when they arrive to the classroom in the morning, just in case if there were any changes of who's coming upstairs. Then as you enter the main upstairs door, lock the door behind you. You're going to notice that little silver piece that locks the door. It will be closed when you are unlocked, and then when you relock it, you'll be able to see it again. So make sure you lock yourself in upstairs. That's our safety measure to make sure we're locked in. And then if a student needs to leave, they must be accompanied by one of the teachers. They can never leave without another teacher with them. That is why we are keeping 3 teachers upstairs, so that if one teacher has to leave, there's still 2. And then also, cell phone volume must be on. A text will come at the end of the sermon. When the text comes through, one change that I've made to this since then is that whoever the 3rd teacher is can stay and clean up the room while the other 2 teachers walk the kids down to the worship area in the K through 2 classroom. They are to stay in that worship area until their parents are ready to come pick them up. But that 3rd teacher can do a quick cleanup, nothing too crazy, but just make sure the room is generally picked up and ready for the following week. But these are the most important rules, and now I'm going to walk you through where things are located upstairs. Okay, so as you come upstairs, once you come around the staircase and up here, you're going to enter in that main middle door using the key that you were given when you checked in this morning. Make sure you lock yourself in as you enter the building. Okay, so once you've entered that main door, you're going to follow it over here to the right and enter this side door. Walk down the hallway and turn left, and this is our classroom. The doors will be closed, and they have the Oaks Kids sign on both doors. When you enter, on the left-hand side is the boys' side of the room. This is their half of the room. They have their own bathroom. When you enter the girls' side of the room, it's the right side of the room. They also have their own separate bathroom. So both classrooms have a shelf that looks identical. So I'm going to walk you through what is in the shelf in both sides of the room. First of all, the middle shelf here, this green and white one, is the shared material shelf where I only have one of each thing, or it's excess supplies. So up here is our Advent wreath. That I need to add some batteries to so they can light the purple for this week, and the shared stapler, the shared scissors. Now, this is where it's going to be the same but not shared. They each have this on their side. All student materials are on top, the glue, scissors, all type of writing materials. So the first one towards the door on the top shelf is teacher materials. So you have your gospel storybook Bible, you have your lesson plan, and you have your label, your strips to make the rings, which the completed ones from earlier this month are hanging from the bathroom door handle right there. In the middle is craft supplies. So these are the kids who already made the paint on their ornament last week, and there are Sharpies in there for them to be able to share to write the word hope on their ornament this week. There's also some coloring sheets of this past month's memory verse that they can do if they have extra time. The next one over is journals. So all their journals are in there. On the bottom shelf, this one is empty. Also, the other end is empty, but the middle one is all the Bibles. So if they forget their Bibles, there's tons in there. If you walk across in the green, there are extra Bibles, extra notebooks, the prayer request books that we don't need for this month, extra copy paper and notebook paper for if you just need paper, some games if you have extra time and you want to do a game together with your group. All of that kind of stuff is inside the cart. And the boys' side is the same. Teacher supplies for this week, craft supplies for this week, their journals, and then in the middle below is Bibles. The one other thing that's special for this week is this box. It is full of all the materials that kids will need if they have not started an ornament. Paper plate that they need to write their name on, an ornament that they need to on the back write their name and Advent 2022, paint pods, paint brushes. So all of those things are here. They are going to go at the back of the top of that green and white cart so that they have access for both classrooms. Just grab what you need for the kids who have not made one. The kids who did make one, theirs is in that top middle bin of their shelving unit. And I think that that's it. The bathrooms, the kids have not tried to exit. So the bathrooms have 2 exits, one to our classroom and one to other parts of the church. They have been great about not trying to exit it, so just keep an eye on that. Probably don't even tell them because they haven't attempted to, but they've been doing great up here. So I am really excited to hear about how it goes this week. If you have any questions, feel free to text me. I might not be available on my phone on Sunday morning because I'm supposed to be running a race, but beforehand or after, I would love to help you, and Bethany will be here on Sunday to help you guys with any things that you might need. All right, you guys have a great week. Thank you so much for serving, and I will see you soon.